In this video, I'm going to walk you through the SEO Audit Template, how to use it if you're a freelancer, and actually how to also use it if you're just a marketer and you're looking to do this for your own website. So this is useful whether you only use it for your own site or if you use it for many sites for your client sites in case you're a freelancer. Of course, if you're a freelancer, you will need to be a little more formal. If you're just doing this for yourself, you don't have to be as formal. This is more for your record keeping. And so what you would do is I'll have this template as a downloadable in the resources section of this video, so you can download it. And also you can, especially if you're a freelancer, you can edit it, make it a little prettier and nicer. Right now, it's just practical. It has all the things you need to check. For example, as you go through the course, like there will be one video talking about site indexing and page indexing, and you'll go through that and you'll use a site to test this on, and you'll either say pass or fail. Then you'll go to the next video of the course, and the next video of the course will talk about something else. It's not necessary that every video talks about the very next thing on this item, but certainly after you finish the course, you will be able to check all these items. And then as you go through the course, you want to go, okay, that one was passed, then you make another test that failed, and then you want to suggest some action either for your client or for yourself. Maybe it will be like edit XYZ, whatever the action is. Then you want to give it an estimate to complete. Maybe it will be $100 and 1 day. Then you want to give it a current status, waiting approval, for example, or currently working. And you can, by the way, if you have a freelancing business, you can create something like this as a Google Doc and share this with your clients so they can actually see once you change this waiting approval, they actually can see that on their end if they check. Then you want to give the item a priority in this case, maybe priority 5 or something. I don't know. It would be 1 to 10 because you want to prioritize tasks because there are 50 items on this list and you don't want to do 50 or 40 or 30. You want to do one at a time or maybe a few at a time, but not more because you will get overwhelmed and your client also will get overwhelmed. So just one at a time, easy does it. You'll get through everything in time. And then notes and history is good so that you can tell what happened, because as you work with your client or as you work on your site, you're going to spend months and years and you're going to forget what happened. So this will be all the notes. Maybe made some change, check next month, check the next month, check the next month. Did that change work? What's the next thing that has to be done? So this will be in case you have some kind of a dispute or disagreement with your client, you can reference the notes and history. And also in your case, if you're just doing this for you, you'll forget a lot of things you've done. So this is actually really good to just keep track of it. And so as you go through the course, what you'll do is just go through all of them, like pass, fail, and this will be a nice thing for you for your own reference and for your clients. Now, for clients, you might want to create a nicer template. I'm just giving you the template layout. I'm not very visual, so in my case, I tend to lean towards it's practical, it's doable, I can work with this, I don't care about the design. But as a professional service, you want to give something nicer to your clients, perhaps something a little more readable. So you want to maybe spend a little time or hire somebody that will make the design nicer. But I'm not a designer. I make terrible designs. So for me, I just kind of stay with the bare bones. But it would be a good idea for you to look into, if you are looking to do this as a freelancer, how to make the template nicer. You already have the practical things, but now you just need to make it nicer. And if you're doing this for your own site, you probably will just do this once and that's it. But if you're doing this as a freelancer, you'll probably do the audit a few times with the help of this template. And then you'll pretty confidently start being independent and just going through checking everything. And then you'll fill this out as you go or afterwards pretty quickly because you'll know exactly what to write everywhere. And this will also help you if you're a freelancer to sell your next services because it will be very clear for the client what needs to be worked on, what the problem is, and what the next steps are. So this will actually help you make more money from the clients. So that's how you use this template. And very quickly, I realized it might be a little bit confusing. These lines, like you see line 14 or line 3, they're kind of like subheadlines for themes or topics. So site crawling and indexing. So there's a whole bunch of things you can check under that. And these are the little items. And then the bolded item, line 14, line 21, they're like a headline. It's just something I made for you for ease of readability. You don't actually have to fill out anything here. You don't have to do that. The bolded ones are kind of just like headlines to help you separate all the things you have to check. I just realized that was confusing, so I wanted to make sure that I explained that.